On this home tour, we're going to be walking through Pulte Homes Skyline Plan 2 in Deerlake Ranch in Chatsworth. Let's go check it out. One of the things that I like that they've done here at Pulte Homes is how you have this sitting area, porch-like area. It's not just a few feet in front of the front door, but you can actually sit out here, maybe even entertain, and it's just a nice spot. And not just here in the Skyline community, but also up on top on Horizon, you have that as well. So it's just a nice touch, a nice feature. All right, so let's go inside right now. All right, guys, we're inside the Plan 2 of the Skyline Homes here, built by Pulte Homes in the Deerlake Ranch Community in Chatsworth. So where are we? So again, Deerlake Ranch in Chatsworth. It's at the north part of the San Fernando Valley. If you're getting off the 118 freeway, whether it be west or east, make sure you turn right all the way to the top of Topanga Canyon Boulevard, and then you will hook another right, and the road will lead you up to the model home and the Deerlake Ranch community. So for Skyline, it consists of 104 home sites. And of the 104, they've actually sold 54 of these home sites. In totality, there's going to be about 350 homes here in Deerlake Ranch. There will be another builder building about 60 home sites after Pulte Homes is done. So that won't be done for another year or so. So this Plan 2 of the Skyline track, it's 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, 3,478 square feet, and they start at $1,479,990, and usually after build outs, you're probably looking closer to about 1,617 or so, depending on the upgrades that you may get. All right, so let's start here from the very beginning, and we'll go in right here. This is your entryway as you walk into the home, and I want to look up because I like the nice wood beam ceilings. And everybody likes the tall ceilings in new constructions. It's one of the things that people always ask about and always request in new construction, is making sure they have a house with high ceilings. So right off the entryway, you have your downstairs bedroom right here. And then to your right of that, it has its own private bathroom. So you have the nice shower in tub, your vanity, and your own little walk-in closet. So that's bedroom number 1. And again, that's right off the get-go as you enter the property. So as you walk through here, on your way to the main living space, you have your powder room. That stacked stone is an upgrade, and we'll get into those as we go along through this home tour. While we have a moment, my name is Scott Himelstein with the Scott Himelstein Group. We've been helping buyers like you buy new construction for almost 20 years. We help buyers, sellers, and investors buy real estate here in Southern California, or sell or invest, whatever the case may be. Always glad to answer all of your questions, whether it be about this community in Deerlake Ranch in Chatsworth, or here in the San Fernando Valley, or Southern California. Always glad to be of assistance. All right, let's continue on with our home tour, because that's really what you want to see. We will go upstairs in a moment, but I wanted to show you this large great room, which has your kitchen, your living room, and your formal dining area. And as you walk over to the kitchen, you'll have this nice large extended island counter. Now the counter itself, or I should say the island, is standard, but the waterfall edge is an upgrade, as are the appliances that are shown in this model home. Normally they're KitchenAid if you decided not to upgrade, but the double oven, you've got the Wolf stainless steel appliances and the Wolf gas range right here. And if you didn't have this, it would be considered KitchenAid is what you would end up having. So this Sub-Zero refrigerator is not standard, but if you wanted to leave it blank, and basically meaning that if you didn't want to pay for the upgrade, you could have it set up where it's just a regular blank space for the refrigerator, and you can decide what refrigerator that you want to have put in there. So it is an upgrade, just to make it clear, on your Sub-Zero refrigerator. But overall, really beautiful kitchen, and I like the tones of the cabinet as well as the flooring. So the flooring, this is a higher end tile. This is an upgrade, and this is not standard. But because of all the natural light that comes through this home, that it just makes sense that you have lighter colors, not darker. So right off the kitchen, you have your formal dining area, beautiful light fixture, and then it leads you to your living room. And so your living room has this beautiful fireplace. That is an upgrade. And most likely, you would probably be, if it was me, putting in this stone facing around it. I would probably do it myself. Speaking of which, these benches on either side of the fireplace, you cannot get that as an upgrade. That is something that they had a contractor do specifically for the model home, but it gives you an idea if it's something that you wanted to duplicate. All right, so I wanted to show you two more things downstairs before we head upstairs. And that is your walk-in pantry. Now, this is a really good sized pantry. Looking at it from top to bottom, plenty of space for everything that you would need for a pantry. And then this would be the door that goes to your garage. Now in the Skyline community, which we're in right now, again, this is the plan 2. In the Skyline community, this would be a 2-car garage. If you went up above to Horizon, they offer 3-car garages. Okay, so now to my favorite room here downstairs. So this is essentially a wine room, a beverage room, basically everything you can possibly think of for entertaining. Think about how many wine bottles you would be actually able to keep and store here. This is an upgrade. This is probably somewhere between $35,000 to $40,000 to upgrade to this. And if you decided you didn't want this, you'd still have this same counter, and there'd be space for essentially for a desk or two, but obviously it wouldn't go top to bottom with cabinetry like this. It's kind of hard to explain unless you actually see it in person, what the other option would be. But I think a lot of people would like this, especially if you're entertaining, and this is an entertainer's house. The one thing they did tell me is that they don't believe the surround right here is available anymore. So you would probably end up with walls like you do here, right? But, you know, as far as beverage storage and being able to store wine bottles and other different beverages, this is pretty cool. This is about as good as it may get. All right, let's head upstairs. Now that we've seen everything downstairs, let's head upstairs. And as we head upstairs, this floating staircase, that's also an upgrade. And I'm always curious to know, because I have smaller kids and I have pets. So I asked them, of the 54 home sites that you've sold, how many people have opted for the floating staircase upgrade? And I was told 1. And it makes sense because I have smaller kids, so I probably wouldn't want that. And if you have cats or dogs, it probably wouldn't make sense. So it is a beautiful design, but again, it's not going to work for everybody. Again, especially if you have small kids and pets, it may not be something in an upgrade that you want to do. Plus, the cost of doing it is just over $50,000. So most people are probably going to want to spend that money on other upgrades throughout the house. Resale-wise, I don't think that's something that's going to attract you more money down the road if you were to sell this house. All right, so this is your upstairs loft right here that we see in all of the new construction these days. a perfect area to be separated from kids, whether it be homework area, kind of slash media room. This is where all that would happen upstairs. So coming up the staircase, this is your powder room right here. And then you have one bedroom with its own closet that has its own ensuite. And this one has its own shower. Really nice. And then, as you can see right there, the vanity itself. And then this one leads to a beautiful balcony. All right, it's just a beautiful day out here today in Southern California. All right, so it's all carpet up here. Carpet is standard. We're gonna save the backyard for last, and before that we will do the primary suite. But first we have more bedrooms to look at upstairs here. And in this bedroom, it also has its own attached bathroom. This one has a shower in tub, and also has access to the balcony overlooking some mountain views. So you come over here, and again, this is your shower in tub. The very high ceiling and vanity. All right, so that's another bedroom upstairs. And then as you walk further down the hall, you have your laundry room upstairs with your laundry sink. And we've seen a lot of dark cabinetry in the laundry room. So I like that this kind of goes with the color scheme of the rest of the house, and it fits it really nicely. This is the final bedroom upstairs. And because the only bedroom in the hallway right there is a half bath, so every bedroom upstairs does have its own bath. Now let's go see what you really want to see, and that's the primary suite. So wrap ourselves around the corner here, and then we open up into this very large primary suite. Again, tons of natural light coming through, access to the balcony, so you can always watch the world go by, sip your morning coffee. And this is one of two closets. So this is your first walk-in closet. And then here's the bathroom. Now I like how there's a good separation between your soaking tub and your oversized shower. So the shower, very nicely done. The tile is all upgraded inside, the stone. And this is where you would enter. And you have the very nice large sitting bench. And then coming off here, again, this is the second of the two walk-in closets. So a good amount of storage. And you got your dual sink vanities, one to the right, one to the left, your tall ceiling, your upgraded stone on the walls. And I think most people would be happy with this private ensuite bathroom in your primary suite. Let us know what you think of this primary bedroom and bathroom in the comments. It was something that you would live with, something that you would be okay with, something that you would be enjoying. And again, this is your balcony as we're about ready to leave the primary suite. All right, so we're gonna go downstairs and now go outside. While we have a moment to be able to do that, as we head downstairs, schools. So you're in the Los Angeles Unified School District boundaries. Germain Street Elementary, Ernest Lawrence Middle School, and Chatsworth Charter High School are your main schools. You're also close by to Chaminade College Preparatory and Sierra Canyon if you're looking for private school. Let's talk about HOA before we head outside. HOA currently is $450 a month They expect it to be closer to $350 a month after the build out. Now, obviously that can always change. The big question we always get is, what will the tax rate be in this community? So the tax rate in LA County is 1.25%. There's a very small minor Mello-Roos. So your total tax rate, everything combined and included, will be 1.3%. So pretty good, especially if you compare that to Santa Clarita or up in Valencia or Castaic, other areas up there. Your Mello-Roos can anywhere range from 1.4 to 1.75-ish, and a lot of times many places in between that number. So it's kind of good to have a pretty good idea of what you're looking at. All right, so going outside. So because you have the balcony above, this is really nice. This is kind of your outdoor room, so to speak. And then, like we say every time on new construction, every time that this will be given to you as a blank slate, the builder always has it constructed with an architect of their choice to make it look really nice and to give you an idea of what it looks like built out. So this will be given to you, just dirt and gravel. And we're gonna come over here because I wanted to show you this. One, you see the beautiful views of the San Fernando Valley. And that's important because here both in Skyline and Horizon at Deerlake Ranch by Pulte Homes, they have a lot of view homes. So obviously those are premium lot. You will be paying extra for that. If you wanted a view home, a new construction, this community is probably where you want to be. So just kind of pan out here and give you an idea of what the whole entire backyard looks like. Now you can get a better perspective of what the balcony actually looks like. And then we'll turn back over here and look how they built this outdoor fireplace entertaining area with the TV, the built-in barbecue and refrigerator, plus the fountain. So beautiful use of space. And some people may even put in a pool, but I don't think you need it because of the HOA amenities here. The clubhouse, the swimming pool, everything that you could possibly imagine. I don't know if you really need a pool, but some people will probably build a pool in this space. Let's wrap things up here. So again, this is Pulte Homes in Deerlake Ranch in Chatsworth. And so I think if you're looking for new construction, you want to be close to Porter Ranch here in the San Fernando Valley, close to a lot of amenities. These homes are going to make sense for you. They do have a few that are already move-in, but most of them are going to be ready closer to the summer. If you're looking to you yourself to decide what the structural and design upgrades are going to be, then you're probably looking towards the end of the year. You probably want to get on that now. Some of the houses right now are on a flooring hold, but most of them, a lot of the structural and design upgrades have already been chosen because the builder doesn't want to wait and lose time. So if you really want to pick out your own structural and design upgrades, then it's really critical that you probably start moving on it right now. So speaking of which, if you're looking at new construction, feel free to give us a call, reach out to us. Let me show you why it's really important to have a real estate agent in your corner, not just to be able to negotiate with the builder, but more importantly, to kind of help you walk through and decide what upgrades will help me 7 to 10 years down the road when it comes to resale. I think that's a real big one. For example, we were talking about the floating staircase, just to give you one example, but just to have that voice in your corner to kind of help you decide, hey, you know what, this is something that you should invest in, or this is something that you can do after the close of escrow once you move into the property, because maybe you want to do things as you go along and you can have your personal contractor do some of those without voiding the builder warranty. So that's one of the reasons where it really helps having a real estate agent who's worked with clients with new construction and sold new construction really be able to kind of help you with that quandary. I don't know if that's the right word, but I think it just kind of really helps you out and kind of helps you being able to decide what's best for you. So if you have any questions, shoot me a message, write a comment down below. Feel free to reach out to us, and we look forward to seeing you on the next tour.